Hey there, Liza Nechamkin here, Nechamkin Silver Studios. Just demonstrating putting a piece of metal into pitch. This is Nechamkin medium green chaser's pitch. We sell it in 5-pound bags and also in these complete filled pitch bowl kits with a solid rubber tire. You can tilt this at all angles. So what I did was I actually mounted up my bowl with extra pitch, and I've got my metal crowned just a little bit. You can do this over any kind of domed iron or mushroom steak. And what that does is it kind of lets your metal grip the pitch so that as you're working and it's kind of sinking and flattening out, the metal doesn't bow back on you and snap out of your pitch before you're ready for it to. So what I did was I warmed this and I made a mound, right? So what's gonna happen is I'm gonna press my hot piece of metal down into the hot pitch. The pitch is gonna squish up into the metal and come across and back out. So you know it's gonna flow across the back of the metal and it's gonna push any air pockets out. So I'm gonna heat this up a little bit more. The nice thing about this pitch is it's nice and soft and workable. You don't have to get it super screaming hot. So you can touch it. You can also push it with a cold piece of steel if you don't want to put your hands on it. Once you're really used to it, it's okay to put your hands on it if you know what you're doing and you're sure you're not going to burn yourself. But I like to keep a little water handy, just in case. And it also makes a resist if you get your hands a little bit wet. So if you touch the pitch and it's a little hot, you won't burn yourself. All right, so I've got my slightly rectangular mound here and my rectangular metal. I'm just gonna heat this up a little bit. You can use tongs if you need to, or a glove. I just pick it up with the edge of my apron. My cameraman is sneezing. Just leave it. All right, so now this piece of copper is good and hot. I'm just gonna drop it on my mound. And I'm actually going to use this block of wood to press down. If you could come in and take a look at what's happening here. The pitch is flowing up into the metal and across the back and back out. So I'm just gonna really bury this. So I know there's no air back there. When you hit an air pocket as you're chasing, your metal will not be supported in that place and it will sink and you'll have a little round dent where the air bubble was. So that metal is now, it's pretty hot, embedded in the pitch bowl. And I'm just gonna blast it with the heat one more time just to make sure that the pitch really gets molten in the back of that metal and just welds itself on there good. And you can put this in a cold place. You can put it in a refrigerator, you can run it under cold water, or you can just leave, go do something else, and come back the next day, and your pitch will be solid, and your piece will be ready to chase. Thanks.